I think, you know, that sort of saves time. It's still a good product, and you're adding things to it, so you're kind of making it your own. Oh, that is. So we've got our cookie mix, and it calls for an egg and a stick of butter. We're going to put it in softened. I'm going to get this open. There's our cookie mix. And like I said, if you've got a good recipe for a sugar cookie, that's basically what this is. You could use that. Our butter. Now to this, we're going to add some lime peel and lime juice. So we will use a fresh lime juice. Some lime peel or lemon peel. We're going to do some macadamia nuts. We're going to put some vanilla chips in it and some coconut. Go ahead and put our egg in. So our mixer doesn't go crazy here. Okay, now to this, I'll go ahead and do it here. Okay. I only have a grater. If you have a microplane, it works a little bit faster, but because you want to be careful that you don't get a whole lot of the white when you're getting rinds, because that's a little bit bitter. And we should get about 3 teaspoons of lime peel off of this one lime. When you look for limes, especially if you're going to do this recipe and you need just a little bit of fresh lime juice, get one that you can kind of squeeze a little bit, not one that has a really hard rind. Okay, I think that looks good. Now, also with a little lemon. The lemon is this is going to taste really citrusy. Okay, that's good. And a little lime juice. You should get about a tablespoon out of each half. Maybe. Okay, it's a little harder than I thought. No, except that, yeah, Dad is like squeezing those little things. So, here we go. You know, the key limes are very good, but it's just squeezing them, and I think you'd have to, anybody that would make original key lime pie from Key West would probably go, oh yes, there's a huge difference. For those of rest of us, it probably wouldn't be a whole lot. I think, you know, using, if you were doing anything like that, using the fresh lime as opposed to using the lime juice, it would make it a whole lot better. All right, so we've got our lime peel, our lime juice, our lemon peel. I'm going to put this back on, mix this up a little bit. We don't want to ruin our mixer. Okay, so we got that mixed in. And we're going to put our coconut. What do we need? A cup and a half. Sometimes it tells you how much is on here. I've been, since I've been dealing with food and different catering things, I always like to look at the serving size on things. And, it's like, why? We need to have that regulated so it's all the same. This one says 2 tablespoons. Well, who uses 2 tablespoons of coconut? That's crazy. I think you almost have to be a math whiz, which I am not, to figure out, okay, there's 16 tablespoons to a cup. I'm going to chop these up a little bit. Let's see. It's almost like, because it's very important to look at the serving size, whether you have any dietary issues or not, just so that you're seeing that if a package says serves 2, you know what 2 servings are. And if you think they're 2 1-cup servings and it turns out they're 2 half-cup servings, you're in a lot of trouble once you get the serving. So it's really important to look at the serving size. Like I said, this one says 2 tablespoons. This one probably says 2 tablespoons too. Now this one says the serving size is 33 pieces. Please, what's up with that? So, trying to convert recipes to, if you're changing the serving size or you're changing you're either increasing them or decreasing them, it's hard when you don't have the regulation on what exactly a serving size is. Okay, we're going to leave those kind of bigger. Now, this is not the best for the mixer because we've got a lot of stuff in here. So we are just going to turn it on just to kind of get everything sort of together. Okay, good enough. Before we wreck it. I do that at home too. All right. We don't need to grease our cookie sheet. Move this over here. Get it ready. So basically that's our cookie right there. We've got everything in there, our lime peel, our lemon peel, our butter, our cookie mix. And like I said, it's really easy to use that cookie mix. I think it's a good product. It kind of saves a little bit from, especially if you don't do a lot of baking and you don't, so you end up having to get flour and sugar and brown sugar and, white sugar and all the stuff here in this package. You've got everything you need, and it makes about 5 dozen cookies. I'll stir this up a little bit. Maybe. My noodles. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not having noodles tonight. Rice? You're just going to have the chicken cacciatore without the noodles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because really it was like, do you need to taste the noodles? Everybody knows what noodles taste like, so. Okay, so we got that mixed up. Yeah, I would have cooked the noodles earlier today. All right. All right, then you're just going to, and since there's a lot of stuff in these cookies, there's not a lot of cookie dough in between. So you're not going to have a whole lot of spreading going on. So you can put these a little bit closer than if you just had, if you didn't have the coconut or the macadamia nuts, you'd have more cookie dough, which would spread a little bit wider. Time-lapse photography. Here are our white chocolate, what do we call it? What did I call them here? Tropical white chocolate cookies. So we've got that.